You're just a teen, but this hurt me. You're just a teen, but this wasn't okay. You're just a teen, but I need help. You're just a teen. I have been told this numerous times throughout these past 5 years, and no matter how many times I was upset, hearing that statement filled me up with anger, sadness, and guilt. I shouldn't have to feel guilty for simply saying something that upset me or trying to speak my mind. Yes, I am a teen, but just because of my age does not mean I don't know what I'm talking about, no matter who it was to. There was a big time in my life where I was never listened to except for my mom. In 5th grade, I started to notice my life start to change, and that was one thing that was hard to learn and accept. My parents started to go through a rough patch, and I remember that affecting me mentally, socially, as well as physically. The divorce gradually started to affect me more throughout the months, and just like that, when I got to middle school, I had lost all my friends, I became bullied constantly, and I started to feel hopeless. I would have rough nights at times, and if I tried to call for help when I knew I was in danger, no one would believe me and always take the adult side. I truly felt hopeless and never knew if anything would go right for me anymore. I wanted my true little happy self back. When I finally told my mom about what would happen, she understood me, and she felt for me, and she tried to protect me and stand up for me when I couldn't. But I soon started to notice that it became hard for her, and knowing that it was affecting my mom, it was hard to watch. I didn't know what to do, I didn't know who to trust, and I didn't know how to call for help. I started to think, no one will notice me, I'm drowning and no one can notice me. Of course, a lot of people loved me, but I didn't want to have my mom stressing about me. Knowing what she was going through was hard enough. I wanted to show I could do good and at least help her in some way, and that I wasn't just some teen not understanding what was going on. But then, my grades took a turn and my performance in school took a downfall. By the middle of 6th grade, I have never felt so low and burnt out, and that didn't end until the end of 7th. The feeling of destruction scared me, and I didn't know how to handle the stress from my family problems to my friends, but most of all, me. I had no control over my actions, and I tried running away, I stopped caring, and I would argue with my mom a lot. In those moments, I was a teen. I was a teen hurting and begging for help. I just didn't know where to start. Looking back now, I feel terrible for treating the one person who truly cared about me, and I will always appreciate my mom for staying in my corner and helping me and taking care of me through my hard times. As the years would go on, so would I. Growing through that, I have learned to use that as a strength. I want to help others and be able to help them understand that it truly does get better, but not over one night. Knowing it happened during my teens and that I still am a teen helps me feel better and that I can connect with other young teens. So when I hear the saying, "You're just a teen," I truly will respond differently than I did before, and I will be proud of it.